cherished listeners. I'm Sindokht, and welcome to another enchanting episode of Echoes of Persia. Our epic journey began with the first crown, from Keyumars to Jamshid, and in our last episode, Love's First Arrow, Zaal and Rudabeh, we witnessed the first stirrings of an impossible love between two hearts divided by history. In our previous episode, we saw Zaal raised from the ashes of rejection to become a ruler under King Manusher's blessing, from his miraculous rescued by the Simorgh to his acceptance into the royal court. Now, as ruler of Zabul, Zaal embarks on a diplomatic tour of his lands, where destiny awaits in the form of Rudabeh, the daughter of Kabul's ruler. If you're ready to experience this tale of love's courage and wisdom's challenge, please subscribe to our channel and join us for this enchanting story.
Why return so late? The day grows old for flower gathering.
The season of flowers knows no time. Spring's bounty calls us when it will.
At twilight's hour, they sought the palace gate, each bearing blooms, each heart with hope elate. Though flowers filled their hands in sweet display, far sweeter secrets in their hearts held sway. In Rudabeh's chamber, the handmaidens gathered around their princess, their eyes bright with news.
Tell me of Saam's son. Is he as noble in presence as in name?
He stands like a noble cypress tree, bearing both royal grace and warrior's might. His eyes are dark narcissi, his lips coral red, his face bright as blood-red roses.
His arms are like a lion's, his chest broad and strong. Though his hair is white as silver, it suits him like armor suits a warrior.
The white hair that marked him different now seems the very crown of his beauty. How changed are my thoughts from before!
Her face bloomed like spring roses as she listened, her lips curved in secret delight. They prepared a special chamber, adorned like paradise itself.
See how we've decorated it. Chinese silk on the walls, golden platters gleaming, rubies and emeralds scattered like drops of light.
From that chamber, sweet with hope and dreams, rose perfume pure as moonlight's beams. Each flower placed with loving care, to welcome love's first meeting there.
My Lord Zaal, all is prepared. The moment has come.
When sun's bright eye had closed in western sleep, and secrets could their midnight meetings keep, love's messengers set forth with hearts aflame, to bring two souls that destiny would claim. Rudabeh appeared on the palace roof, tall as a cypress tree, crowned with the full moon.
Welcome, O noble warrior! May the Creator's blessings be upon you. May the turning heavens be your ground.
O moon-faced one, how many nights have I gazed at the stars, praying to see your face?
Then came the moment that poets would sing of for centuries, Rudabeh's famous gesture of love. She loosened her long hair, black as night itself, each strand perfectly woven, each twist perfumed with musk. Like a silken rope it fell, cascading down the palace wall.
I cannot use such beauty as a ladder. Let me find another way, lest I bring harm to what heaven has made perfect.
In a chamber prepared like paradise itself, adorned with Chinese silk and scattered jewels, they finally stood face to face. One crowned with wisdom's silver white, one dark as wisdom's deepest night. Like day and dusk at last they meet, as destiny makes its tale complete.
Though Manuchair and my father Saam may rage, I swear by the Creator that I shall never break faith with you.
And I swear by the Master of Sun and Moon that no one shall rule my heart but Zaal, Lord of Champions, crowned with glory.
As the first light threatened the eastern sky, they knew their time had come to part. When dawn's first fingers touched the night, two hearts that fate had bound so tight must part. Yet knew in parting's pain that love would bring them back again. As the sun climbed over the mountains, Zaal called his wisest counselors to him. His heart was heavy with love, yet his mind sought the path of wisdom.
Let the wise ones come forth. Let those who know the ancient ways gather. For today, we must bridge the gap between heart's desire and duty's demand.
When morning light first touched the hall, the mighty gathered to his call. Each sage and noble took his place to help young love find wisdom's grace. For when the heart speaks loud and clear, the wisest heads must gather near.
Speak, son of Saam. What weighs so heavy on your noble mind?
Before the assembled wise ones, Zaal opened his heart, speaking of love that crossed ancient boundaries.
From the Creator himself comes the law of pairs. No life springs from solitude. My heart has found its mate, though fate has placed high walls between us.
Sometimes, young prince, what seems like walls to men are merely steps in heaven's greater plan.
Never had the nobles seen such fire in their young lord's eyes, such certainty in his voice. Though some looked troubled, none could deny the truth they saw before them. With careful thought, Zaal began to compose his letter to Saam, each word weighted with both love and respect.
First, praise to the Creator, who made both sun and moon, who gives us both joy and sorrow, strength and need. Then to my noble father, Lord of the mace and sword, who rides like wind in battle.
Each word he chose with loving care, each phrase a bridge through desert air, to reach a father's distant heart and make him of this love take part.
Remember, Father, how I came into this world, white-haired and different. Remember how the Simorg raised me when human wisdom would have left me to die. Now again, fate tests human wisdom against divine design. For I have found love in an unexpected garden. The daughter of Mehrab has captured my heart.
As he spoke of Rudabeh, even the most hardened warriors felt their hearts move.
Who among my warriors can ride like the wind itself? This message must reach my father as swift as thought travels from heart to mind.
My lord, Give me but 2 swift horses and your trust. I shall ride without rest until these words reach Saam's hands.
The chosen messenger prepared for his vital mission, while Zaal gave his final instructions.
If one horse fails, take the other without pause. Ride through day and night. The fate of 2 hearts, perhaps 2 kingdoms, rests in your hands.
Swift as arrow from the bow, the rider must to Saam's camp go, through day and night without a rest, till love's words meet their final test. Saam, the great warrior, was hunting in the mountains when destiny's messenger approached.
Look there! A rider approaches with urgency. His mount is lathered, yet he drives it hard.
The mighty Saam, who feared no mortal foe, felt destiny's approach in winds that blow. For fathers' hearts, though strong in battle's art, may tremble when love threatens sons to part.
Great warrior, I bring words from your son, written in both ink and heart's blood.
Speak! What news drives you to ride so hard?
The messenger's mount stood trembling, sides heaving, while Saam's hunters gathered close, sensing something momentous in the air. Saam broke the seal and began to read his son's words, his expression changing like clouds across the sun.
To my noble father, whose shadow shelters armies, whose wisdom guides nations. From your son, who was born different, raised by the Sindokht, and now finds his heart drawn to an unexpected love.
Each word fell heavy as a warrior's blade. Each phrase revealed the choice his son had made. Till Saam, who'd faced 1,000 battlefield days, found himself lost in love's mysterious ways.
Zahak's blood. My son seeks to join our noble line with the Serpent King's descendants.
My lord, perhaps we should retire to your tent to consider this matter fully.
In his tent, Saam paced like a caged lion, memories of his own past choices haunting him.
I once rejected him for his white hair, thinking it brought shame to our line. The Sindokht proved me wrong. Could I be wrong again?
Through the long evening, the great warrior struggled with thoughts no sword could cut, no armor could deflect.
If I deny him, I break my sacred vow made on the mountain. If I support him, I risk the king's anger and our realm's stability.
The mighty warrior found no rest that night, as past and future waged their silent fight. For love had set a trap with silken strand that bound the heart more sure than iron band. The moon crossed the sky, watching Saam struggle between his roles as warrior, servant of the king, and father.
The Sindokht raised him in wisdom beyond human ken. Could this love be part of that wisdom? Or has the bird's strange raising led him too far from human ways?
In the darkest hour before dawn, Saam sought answers in the ancient wisdom of creation itself. When warrior's strength can give no aid, when sword and mace in dust are laid, the mightiest heart must seek to find. the deeper truths in heaven's design.
The Creator's wisdom shows in every paired thing, moon and sun, day and night, earth and sky. Nothing in this world stands truly alone.
Saam, look how he made the world in pairs, each thing seeking its complement. The mighty oak needs both sun above and earth below. The warrior needs both strength and wisdom. As Saam pondered, his thoughts turned from earthly concerns to heaven's greater design. He remembered how even the mightiest kings sought companions, how the greatest heroes needed love's comfort. Saam's mind returned to the day he found Zaal on the mountain, how the Simorg had shown him wisdom beyond human understanding.
When I rejected him for his white hair, I thought, I knew what was right. But the bird's wisdom proved greater than mine. Could this too be part of heaven's design?
The bird that raised him in the rocky height had given him eyes to see beyond our sight. Perhaps this love that seems so strange and new is wisdom that the Simorg already knew.
What grows alone in this world? What flourishes in solitude? Even the mighty lion seeks its mate. And from unexpected unions often come the greatest strengths.
My Lord speaks the truth. Did not the Creator make even day and night different, yet paired them in eternal dance?
As light touched the eastern sky, Saam's understanding deepened like morning shadows.
The hardest paths often lead to heaven's highest purpose. When I abandoned my son for being different, heaven made that difference his greatest strength. Perhaps this love, which seems so strange to earthly eyes, carries heaven's deeper purpose.
When wisdom finally breaks through night's dark wall, the mightiest hearts must heed heaven's call. For love that reaches past all human bound might be where destiny's true path is found.
Who am I to stand against what heaven has joined? The bird taught him wisdom I could not. The mountain gave him strength I did not. Perhaps this love shows him a path I cannot yet see.
And with this understanding came peace to Saam's troubled heart, though challenges still lay ahead. Thus did the mighty warrior bow to wisdom greater than the sword, finding in surrender a victory more profound than any battlefield triumph.
Let the astrologers come forth. Let those who read the stars tell us what heaven itself says of this union.
When earth's wisdom fails to light the way, the stars above must have their say. For in their dance across the night, heaven writes its plans in points of light. Saam posed the crucial question to his assembled wise men.
What happens when water meets fire? When Zahak's blood would mix with ours? Will this union bring forth Fereydun and Zahak's battle once again?
The astrologers spread their charts beneath the morning sky, their fingers tracing the paths of stars that had witnessed the beginning of this ancient feud.
We must seek deep in the heaven script, O Great One, for such a union has not been written since the world began.
Through hours long, they searched the sky, each planet's path, each star's reply, till heaven's secret would unfold, and destiny's design be told.
O Saam, bearer of the golden belt, we bring you joyous tidings. From the union of Zaal and Rudabeh shall come a warrior like none before, a hero who will raise Iran's throne to the very clouds. He will cleanse the earth of evildoers. Neither Sagsar nor Mazandaran will stand before him. His mace will be the hope of all Iran.
As the astrologers spoke of the mighty sun to come, Saam's heart filled with wonder and pride.
Blessed is the king in whose time this hero will rise. He will be like a raging elephant in battle, yet wise in counsel. The very tigers will rub their faces against his horse's hooves.
A hero promised by the stars above, born of wisdom's strength and beauty's love, a warrior such as none had seen before, would come to guard fair Iran's sacred shore.
Call forth Zaal's messenger! Heaven itself has blessed this union. Though I saw no path before, the stars have lit the way.
What word shall I carry to your son, O mighty one?
Tell him that though this seemed impossible, I will not stand against what heaven has ordained. I ride now to seek the king's blessing.
Between the warrior prince and the cypress-tall princess moved a woman of honey-sweet words, carrying messages back and forth like a spring breeze carries flower scents. Like shadow swift and silent as the night, she bore love's words from height to height, a messenger of heart's sweet pain, moving soft as summer rain.
Tell my moon-faced love that though the path seems narrow now, soon it will widen. The key to our freedom is near at hand.
Take to him this headband, woven with gold and rubies, and this precious ring that shines like Jupiter in the heavens.
But Sindokht, sharp-eyed as a hawk, noticed the messenger's frequent visits.
Why do you pass my presence without greeting? Why do you slip like a shadow to my daughter's chambers?
Noble lady, I am but a poor woman seeking work, bringing ornaments for the princess.
Sindokht's suspicion turned to certainty when she discovered the royal gifts, the headband worth a kingdom's ransom, the ring that spoke of princely love.
Have I not given you everything? Why turn from the path of wisdom to the precipice of danger? Speak. Who is this man worthy of such precious gifts?
Mother of wisdom, my heart burns with a fire I cannot quench. It is Zaal, Saam's son, who has captured my soul. I cannot live without sight of his face. The world is worthless compared to a single strand of his hair.
Like spring flood breaking winter's dam, the truth poured forth in love's sweet psalm. A daughter's heart laid bare at last, as secrets into silence passed.
Though Zaal is noble, a warrior of renown, this love could bring destruction upon us all. The king will not look kindly on this union of his servant with Zahak's blood.
Yet, seeing her daughter's determination, Sindokht recognized the depth of this love. That night, Sindokht lay sleepless, her heart torn between maternal love and royal duty, while her skin burned with worry as if touched by fire. And so, dear listeners, we've witnessed how love dances between shadows and light. From the tender first meeting of our lovers beneath the stars, to Zaal's careful letter to his father, to Saam's profound struggle between duty and acceptance. We've seen how the heart's truth can challenge even the strongest warrior's resolve. The stars themselves seem to bless this union, promising that from this impossible love will come a hero unlike any the world has seen. Yet even with heaven's approval, earthly challenges remain, as we've seen in Sindokhti's discovery of her daughter's secret passion. Join us in our next episode as we witness how these star-crossed lovers navigate the turbulent waters ahead. How will Mehrab react to his daughter's choice? What role will Sindokht play in this delicate dance of hearts? And even with Saam's support, can love truly bridge the ancient hatred between their bloodlines? If this tale of secret meetings and destined love has touched your heart, please support our journey through Persian mythology by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Until next time, this is Sindokht, reminding you that sometimes love's greatest wisdom lies in knowing when to follow the heart's truth.